Well, I've just taken this apart and it turns out the brushes are gone in it, my old whisk. So I might just put that back together and keep that as a spare. So now I've got 2 spare ones. But I have gone out and bought another one, which I have here. This is the TMX Pro 1600, which is the one I've got down there that's the brushes are gone on. So that's nice and new. One thing I will say about these, when you buy them new, get a file and just file these edges, because what happens when they're brand new and they spin around in the bucket, they tend to take little bits of the bucket away, little bits of plastic, and it gets in your plaster. So them edges are very sharp. So like I say, just get a file or a bit of sandpaper and just get rid of the sharpness off of them. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same as my last one, just a bit newer, look. Yeah, I'll get that set up. I might actually take my old whisk off today rather than use the brand new one. Comes with a spanner as well. Yeah, pretty good. Set of instructions, which I don't think I need. Box, probably don't need that. Yeah, let's get us set up and get this wall plastered. Last wall in here, and then it's down to getting the flooring done, the skirting's back on, decorations, and this room's done. Let's get going. Well, here we go again. Last wall, and the room's done. I only need to plaster to the edge here because I've got architraves going around the window. There's an old sash window frame in there and then a plastic one inside it. So I think there's a plastic one going back in again. I was lucky I'm replacing the floorboards here because we've got a right squeaky one underneath me. Right, that's one coat on. Let's get that flattened out. Shouldn't go off too quick, it's had a good PVA. spot on that. Absolutely spot on. Can't feel any bends in the wall. I mean, I flattened it out pretty much when I bonded it anyway, so most of the work's already been done. So edges next. Get all the snots off. Get it nice and neat. Alright, that's the edges done. Just give that a few minutes and then I can give it its final trowel. It's nearly there, not quite. Right, it's all ready for its troweling now, final troweling. Or what I call a wet coat, where you're just watering it down a little bit. Taking out any marks on the wall. And that's giving that a lovely finish now. I always brush the wall, I never flick it, because what it'll do, it'll put little indentations in the plaster, because the plaster is still a little bit wet, so that's enough to do it. So just gently with the brush, just apply a little bit of water, bit of pressure on the trowel. I mean, there's loads of videos out there on YouTube that show you how to do this. Everyone has different ways of doing it. This is the way I do it. And I always get a nice flat smooth wall, so I'm not going to grumble. Give this a few days to dry out. It'll probably take quite a few days actually with the bonding behind it, because there's no heating in this room at the moment. So I'm probably going to give this a good week before it dries in areas. Places like the ceiling will dry because that was just plasterboard. I mean, that's practically dry today. I've only done that a couple of days ago and it's gone, so. But I think the air temperature is going to warm up Sunday to about 12 degrees, that'll help. Right, that's done. I'm just going to give that another 10 minutes and then I'm going to put the plastic float over it. I'll show you how I do that and what float I use. So this is the Raffina Plasiflex trowel. These are basically designed for the final finish, and they do give a lovely finish, just right for painting. They give it, I don't know if you like, a matte finish as you're troweling it, and it's just nice to put the paint on it. It doesn't polish it right up, like I say, it just gives it that matte finish. And you can change the blades on. They do different width, different thickness blades as well, and you just literally slide these little trowels into it and they're done. They're ready to change whenever you want. So I'll show you how you use these. Exactly the same sort of thing, just wet the wall up. You need it to sort of have gone quite a bit. See, look at that, that's just given that. Now you can feel that, that's nice for painting, that is. I know it's not dry properly yet, but you just know. Whereas this bit here, see, that's really, really shiny and slippery. Whereas that has just got that, your hands sort of, do you know what I mean? They grab it, whereas this just slides where the metal trowel's been. And that's what makes it good for painting, using one of these just to finish off. But you've got to put it on at the right stage. You know, you can't be doing it when the plaster's soaking wet. That's lovely, that is absolutely lovely. That's just giving such a nice finish, that. Yeah, Raffina make these. See, there's hardly any plaster coming on, there's just water now, whereas with the metal trowel it's taken plaster off. It's a professional finish. See, no plaster. That's when you know it's ready. You're not getting any plaster coming off the wall. If you're getting plaster coming off, then you shouldn't be doing this because it's not ready. Yeah, that's lovely. That is just right for painting, that. Perfect. You get little protectors that you put on the edges of these just to stop the blade getting damaged, because you throw that in the back of your van, it's just going to get damaged. So always keep them on. Well, I don't think we need to do any more there. I think that's pretty much done now. Come out beautiful, that wall, when you consider what it looked like before I started. So if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you're liking the content, and I will see you on the next one. See you later.